I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
G'day everyone, Brian here. As we come into the Lord's Prayer again, I hope that what we hear this week will be a help and encouragement to you. The opening phrases, Our Father who lives in heaven, are instructive for us. They remind us of who it is that we're praying to, our Father. They remind us that it's not just for me, but for us. It's a community prayer, our Father. It reminds us that God lives. And the importance of God living means that our prayers matter, because there's no point praying to an idol. And Psalm 115 says a bit about that. But what about God living in heaven? What value is that? What value is God if He is not here with us, but in heaven, far, far away? Someone once said, and I can't remember who it is, that God is in heaven and all is right with the world. And I think that kind of sums up what I want to say, that because God is in heaven, all is or will be right with the world. So there are two words to use here. One is transcendence and the other is imminence. The transcendence of God means that God is above us. He is beyond us. He is transcendent. And that's important for us to recognise, because it means that God is bigger than us. When we look at the problems that are around us, they are enormous. They are so big that we are overwhelmed by them. And so we need to appeal to someone who is stronger than us and someone who is more powerful than us. And the transcendence of God helps us to see that. In fact, one way to recognise the transcendence of God is to simply go out at night, look into the sky and see the heavens above you. That gives you a hint of the transcendence of God. He is unchanged by what we do. On the other side of the coin though, we have the imminence of God. And the imminence of God means that God is with us, that God is here, that God is where we are. And that is important to us because it shows that God understands what we feel. God knows what it is like to feel temptation, what it is like to feel pain, what it is like to feel hunger. And so when we say, Our Father who lives in heaven, we recognise His transcendence, but we also know His imminence, that He is with us. Ultimately, of course, that happens in Jesus. So as you read this prayer, as you recite this prayer, as you use this prayer to help you to pray, remember that our Lord lives in heaven and all is right with the earth. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.